Hi guys, this is Bee-Blooded Beauty. Welcome to my channel. For my video today, it was ColourPop's birthday recently, and I am sort of obsessed with them. So I wanted to put together a look that used a lot of their newer products. Some of them are probably not necessarily new, but they are new to me. So pretty much anywhere that I could use ColourPop product, I totally went for it. So like brows, eyes, eyeliner, blushes, highlighters, lips, it's all totally ColourPop. I really like this look. It's super playful, it's very glittery. These lips I'm in love with. So if you want to figure out how to get this tutorial and help me celebrate ColourPop, then please keep watching. Alright guys, let's get started with this look. I did already do my brows. I am working on putting together a brow tutorial for you guys in keeping with today's theme. Just so you know, I did use the ColourPop brow gel and I used the shade Redhead. And I'm not like totally a redhead anymore, but that's the color that I like on my brows, so I'm sticking with it. And then I also shaped them and cleaned those lines up with one of the ColourPop sculpting sticks, and this is in the shade Gummy. So let's move to the eyes. I'm so excited to use a lot of these shadows. I really like a lot of their Super Shock shadows. I like the formula, and the colors are so freaking amazing. We're going to start with priming our eyes. We do need a good base, and I use the Hard Candy Eyes The Limit shadow primer. So we're just going to dot that. And I like to put it anywhere where there's going to be shadow. So even taking it, you know, up towards my brow bone. Just so everything has that nice kind of tacky base to cling to. And I want these shadows to last roughly for the rest of my life, so you know. All right, so the stars of the show today are this is their this is their special exclusive happy birthday limited edition shadow that they gave away in one of their recent promotions because it was their birthday. So it's in the shade Birthday Cake. It is this totally fabulous, like pinky rose gold, beautiful amazingness. It sort of reminds me, they have another shadow called Sequin that it kind of reminds me of that one. But I think it's a little darker and it's a little more pink. So that's the star of our eyes today is Birthday Cake, because this is all about ColourPop. Before we go into that though, I do want to get a little bit of transition color down in the crease so we can blend this all out nicely. So I'm gonna go into, this is the Kathleen Lights and Morphe collab palette, and I want to take this kind of light peachy color, and I want to use that to just put it in my crease and work it into that, a little bit into the outer corner, but this will help blend out those shadows. And to do that, I am using the Elizabeth Mott little blending brush. Alright, so once we have just a little bit of color down, just for that nice transition, we are going to go in with Birthday Cake. Now, like I said, I do really like the formula and the consistency for all of their highlighters, their their Super Shock shadows. I can't talk. They're very creamy, and I have found, I did experiment a little with them the other day, and my favorite way to apply them is just with your finger. So just go on in there and look at that. Look at that. That's amazing. But I get a little on my finger, and you just kind of dab, and then I do go in with a brush just to sweep off the excess and clean it up a little. But yeah, we're gonna take this, and we are focusing this on the outer half of the eyeball, or possibly over our entire face, but we're gonna start with the eyeball. Oh my gosh, okay, I'm sorry. Can we just pause for a second and look at how beautiful that is? That is like the prettiest rosy, shimmery color ever. It's like tea parties and joy condensed into a color, and I'm so happy right now. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with this. That's fantastic. Okay, so once we're pretty happy with the way that that is looking, gotta clean off my instrument here. I'm gonna take just like a big dome fluffy shadow brush. I'm using this one from Flower Cosmetics. It's just got a real big, nice fluffy head on it. I'm gonna go and just sweep kind of along the edges there, just kind of patting over it. Oh my gosh, that glitter goes everywhere. That's fantastic. Okay. And I am going to go also take the same little brush that we did the crease with and just sweep it kind of. And it kind of got a little crazy on that eye, so I am going to take a little makeup wipe just to kind of clean up anywhere where it might have gone a little nutso. Okay, so the next shadow that we're going to use today is this one. This is actually the first shadow of theirs that I bought. It's just a really nice, bright, shimmery gold color. It's called Sailor. When I first started doing my makeup more regularly, I had a shadow. It was like a duo shadow stick from Almay, and one of the ends was this bright gold, and that was my go-to. Like, that's what I did for my makeup every single day. Like, gold on the eyes, mascara, out the door. So I like this because it kind of reminds me of those days, those simpler days when life was easier. But we're gonna take that and we're gonna put that from the inner corner and out to where Birthday Cake is and kind of blend them together. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna be like pseudo flipping you guys off. No kitty cat. Get down. Down, please. Get down. Alright, and Sailor is pretty, I would say Sailor is pretty dominant here as far as colors are concerned, so you don't want to take it too far over. You don't have to take it very far over top of Birthday Cake. They do kind of, I've noticed if you're layering different Super Shock shadows, they kind of like trump each other pretty well, because they're all so rich. So you just don't have to use very much at all. But I love Sailor. It's very iridescent. It almost ends up looking kind of like a seashell kind of color with just a little bit of like champagne-y gold. So it's perfect for summer. It's perfect for all of those like light shimmery looks. And it makes such a good inner corner highlight. I cannot get over it. I refuse to get over it. All right, so once we've popped that in there, we're just gonna play the layer game. And we're gonna go back into Birthday Cake, right where those meet, and kind of blend them all together. And then we take our other finger, and we just kind of pat them until we're satisfied. Alright, so then I do want to put a little more color, preferably some slightly more matte colors out in the crease, just to give it kind of just a little bit of smokiness, a little more definition. So to accomplish this, we will be going back into that Kathleen Lights Morphe palette. And this Dome eyeshadow brush, this is from e.l.f. We are going to be taking her. Okay, let's just start. We're gonna start with that same color that we used in the crease, just because I want to clean up some of this glitter that's all up in that outer V. Okay, and then the last color, the last thing I want to do to darken that up, on that same brush, that same little dome brush, I'm going to go in. This is yet another ColourPop shadow, and this is in the shade Bandit. This is just a dark, kind of cocoa colored matte brown, and we're going to be so careful with this, but I do somehow need to darken up that outer crease. So we're just gonna go, and this time I am going to take it on a brush because I need a little more control over where it's going. Just literally that amount. Okay. All right, perfect. And one more time, just let me have this one moment. I am gonna go back one last time into Birthday Cake, and I feel like I lost it just a little bit. Lost that pink color. So there it is. Oh my gosh, okay. And now I'm gonna stop myself I'm gonna check myself before I wreck myself, because this is going really well and I'm not gonna fuck it up. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my handy dandy little makeup wipe, find a clean spot, and just clean up a lot of the glitter, because there is glitter. Clean up some of this fallout that's happening. And then we're gonna move on to the face. I wish they had face products. Like, I wish they had foundation. I don't know, I would think I would love a ColourPop foundation. Just given how much I love their formulas already. I think that would be fabulous. All right, so once that's all cleaned up, I'm gonna do some color correcting. We're gonna start with the under eye, and I use the City Collection color corrector. It's this little like lipstick looking crayon in orange, and that you can use on your under eyes if you have deep dark circles, because it counteracts that purplish bruising that you get if you're like me, when your sleep is so messed up. So what I like to do is I take it and I just make two little V strokes under my eye like that, and then I use my finger. I like that. I think the heat helps. The heat from your finger helps blend it in, but I just then smudge it under my eye on those bags, on the baggage. And it will look kind of orangey, but when you put foundation and concealer over top of it, then it looks a little more natural. I feel like there's just gonna be glitter everywhere and there's no avoiding it. But this is not my complaining. It's not me complaining. I love glitter, so. Alright, so once that's good, I am also going to take, this is the L'Oreal Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream. This is their anti-redness formula. I like to use this when I'm really red and also when I'm having breakouts, which is today and always. So I just take little tiny amounts and dab them on areas where I am most red, which right now is my cheeks. Pretty sure it's because I did like a face peel this morning, so they're a little unhappy. But then I have these breakouts on my nose, of course. And my cheeks, and my chin, and also my entire face. Kitty? Kitty cat? Are you coming to say hi? Are you coming to say hello? Hello. Say hello. My name is Josie. I am a big baby. I am a big baby. Ooh. I love you so much. Okay, Mama's filming. Mama's filming. Okay. She's mad because I'm in her chair, so what you gonna do? Alright, so once that is set, the final piece of this puzzle is the Hard Candy Color Correct. This is the Radiant Primer. It's the yellow one, and it will correct the rest of our redness and unevenness. So I just take that and it's gonna go all over our face. Face looks a lot redder on camera for whatever reason than it does in my mirror, so I will try and fix that in the editing process. Okay. Alright, for foundation today, I'm going to be using the Revlon 24-Hour Color Stay makeup. This is in the shade 150 Buff. This one, the formula is really thick. I would almost compare it to paint, so you don't need a whole lot of it, but it does provide you with that great coverage, and it does last for a very long time. But I kind of have to work a little bit to get it out of the tube. Do be sure to pick the cat hair out of your makeup. For this product, I actually don't like to use a beauty blender. I still like to do the dots. See, I like to dot it all over my face, and then I like to actually use a brush for this one. So this is a flat top foundation brush, and I don't know what brand it is. I got it off of Wish, and it did not come in with any kind of like brand identifying information, but I like it. It's pretty decent. But anyway, any kind of foundation brush will work. But then you just kind of want to buff this in. Alright, and once we've got that all blended into our satisfaction, I'm going to do a little more concealing under my eyes. This is the e.l.f. Under Eye Conceal and Highlight. So we're going to take the concealer side and just finish covering up that orange color corrector. So really just going right underneath the eyes and out onto our cheekbone. I just use the same brush to pat all that in. Go in with our finger and make sure it's all getting in there. Okay, fantastic. All right, so once we're done with that business, let me think. All right, we're gonna go back and finish the eyes real fast. I'm going to waterline, tightline, and then I'm not gonna do a cat eye because I don't want to like steal the show from the actual blushes. We're just gonna line very lightly on top of our lashes just to give them a fuller look. And we will be using ColourPop's Cream Gel Liner, and this is Swerve. It's their just matte black liner. Okay, we're gonna do a little emergency cleanup on that top lash line with some liquid gel liner, and I'm gonna go in with, this is the LA Colors liquid eyeliner. I like this one because the applicator tip is really thin, so you can really go in there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's very precise. And for mascara today, we're going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras. I know it's really popular and I'm totally just on board. I'm totally on that bandwagon. I do really like it. It also makes me laugh a little bit because I'm Demi, and it's like Better Than Sex mascara, and it's just not hard for something to be better than, it's not hard for something to be better than sex, so it's just, I laugh. We're gonna coat our upper and lower lashes. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry for a sec. I will probably do one more coat on the top before we're done. We're gonna get back to ColourPop, and I'm super excited about this next part because I'm gonna try out, this is their new marbled blush, and in the shade Martian. This is the one that they did as a collab with their, I think it was just, wasn't it just with their fans? But I'm gonna take it with this Luxie 524T stippling brush. We're just gonna see how this goes. I've never used their blushes before, so I'm not sure how this is gonna go on. So we're gonna try it with the brush, and then if it's weird, I guess I'll try the other side with my finger. Okay, no, it works. You can use a brush. It's all good. This is probably not the ideal brush, but I like it though. That's amazing. I also I like my blush to be a little more bold. That's just a personal aesthetic thing. I really can't explain it. I just like it. I was probably a clown in a past life, and this is just left over. All right, so once we have that all taken care of, we are gonna go to the part I am honestly the most excited about, because it's time for highlighter. This is what prompted me to buy, the newest stuff that they had, because as soon as I saw like ivory highlighter with a rainbow shimmer, I was like, in my cart, let's go. I'm not fooling around. So this is their newest highlighter and is in the shade Helium. It looks like clouds, unicorn clouds. I can't even explain to you how excited I am about this. So with our pinky, we're gonna go in and get some magic, work some magic. Oh my gosh, I love this. I have to stop before I put it all over my entire face. The rainbow sparkles are absolutely fantastic. I love how it picks up like a lot of the purple and mauve tones in that blush and in the eyes, and it really, really, really just makes them, it's so awesome. It looked like a pearl. That is so freaking beautiful. Okay, so last but not least, that leaves us with lips, and I will be using, to kind of pull on some more of those purpley tones, I will be using the this ultra matte lip, and this is in the shade Cheap Thrills, which I bought, 1, because I like this color pink, and 2, because I love that song, so. And I'm gonna have to listen to it when I'm done with this because it's gonna be stuck in my head, I guarantee you, for the rest of the day. So we are going to apply this. That is a really fantastic color. I am a big fan. Oh my gosh, okay, yay! So for the final step here, we're just gonna set everything. And I like to use, this is the e.l.f., this is their Aqua Primer Mist. You can use it before makeup, after makeup, whichever. I like to use it as a setting spray. It gives everything kind of a dewy sort of finish. Alright guys, that is it for this tutorial. We are totally done. We are totally ColourPop fabulous. I had a really fun time putting this together. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. ColourPop, happy birthday. Thank you for providing all of this fantastically awesome product for such an affordable price. I look forward to shopping with you guys for a long time. But thank you for sticking with me, and if you enjoyed it, please give this video a like. If you want to subscribe, please do, and I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day.